Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Plan with me. So I've actually been using a new to you planner. This is a new planner that I actually made. I modeled it after some of my inserts. So I actually have this type of layout as an A5 and personal inserts as well as TN inserts. Some do vary slightly, but for the most part, this is a layout that I actually have in the shop in case you wanted to try this out. This planner, however, is not in the shop. I made this for myself and I wanted to test it out before I actually gave you guys an option to purchase it. It is a paperback book and it's also undated. This is pretty much, you can use this for any time of the year. It has monthly views. I also added a grid on the back as well as a dot grid just to test those out as well. And then I believe I showed you guys this on Insta Stories too. So here are my pen tests that I did. There is very little shadowing, to be honest, but I also used an economy paper. There was an option to upgrade to the Moab paper, which is basically the same paper that Erin Condren uses, but the cost of that was actually way more. And for something that I was going to just test out, I figured that the economy one was basically at a better price point. But anyway, before I get into that, because this is not even in the shop, again, I'm just testing these out. I want to do this week's plan with me. So this weekend, I'm going to be in Arizona for a plancation. I come back on Monday, so I won't be in the office again until Tuesday. But I do have a bunch of orders that I'm going to be shipping out before I leave. I've been working on stock for plancation as well as stock to ship out a bunch of orders. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I did print a bunch this weekend. I am stocking up on foil. That way, because Friday is Foil Friday, I'm going to be having a foil sale on Friday. I'm going to post it up early on Thursday, by the way, because I want to make sure that I don't forget to do the graphics because I leave on Friday and I probably won't have internet for a couple of hours on Friday anyway. So anyway, this is this week's plan with me. I'm using the vacation stroll kit because I wanted to do a vacation kit. This is also an oops kit. This got damaged by the trimmer and it also damaged this page as well, but the stickers are still usable for the most part. So ignore the fact that those are bad. So I'm going to get started. This is actually one of the newer kits in the shop. This is one of the new photo kits. I did have it up for $2 Tuesday. And it's actually been really popular in the shop. So if you want to grab that, I suggest you go grab it now so I can work on your order as soon as I get back. But anyway, I'm going to start off with the date headers this time. Normally I don't start off with date headers. I do those last, but I am going to do those first this time because of the fact that Sunday is slightly smaller. So the space between Sunday here is about like half an inch. And my date headers are actually bigger than that because I make them that way. So I'm actually going to stick this right in the middle of those. You can trim it down if you want, but I make these bigger because of the fact that some happy planners are bigger and they need an extra like space. Plus before the Erin Condrens had the date like right at the top of here of each, like when there was like a new like month, and these actually covered those as well. But anyway, I wrote those crooked. Let's see if this will lift up on this. I actually haven't. Yeah, I kind of did. It kind of lifts up a little bit on the paper, but I think that's just because these are permanent stickers and they're not meant to get lifted up again, but for the most part, this works out pretty well. And I did make this big enough so that these actually fit in that space too. Or you can use any other date headers or add washi to the top or whatever. So yeah, now that that's done, I'm going to do my numbers. So these are foil numbers. I've been using these because They actually have 2 months of numbers on here. These are in the shop, by the way. I use these also for my monthly view because they're actually really small and they're the smallest numbers I had on hand when I did my monthly view, and these are actually really popular in the shop as well. And they come now in 10 different colors of foil. So if you don't want gold, or if you do want gold, you can do that as well. Plus, these fit inside my little date headers. I don't think I've ever showed you guys these. Have I showed you guys these? I don't really remember. I always forget that I have a bunch of foil, to be honest. I never like use foil for myself on stuff until after, because I tend to like decorate it with foil. But these are actually really useful. So now that those are done, I just did those on the little circles, and then I'm gonna do my sidebar. So technically there is no sidebar on here. My sidebar is actually gonna go on Monday. All I'm doing is a this week sidebar, just to kind of do an overview for the week. Normally I don't really do much on, I do a lot on Mondays, but it's normally like the same thing over and over on Mondays. It's basically getting ready for the week, figuring out what I have to do for the week, and things like that. So I kept noticing that my sidebar was pretty bare. Half the time, if you guys want to go back to other Plan With Me's, you might notice that too. And oh my gosh, this is crooked. And there we go. I have to align it to the side. And this is crooked as well. I probably should fix this somehow, but I don't think I could without damaging the paper too much. Or maybe I can. Just have to like fidget with this. Well, it's better than before. There we go. So yeah, I've been noticing that I really didn't really do much on my sidebar. For the most part, all I was doing was putting in the weekly tracker, like my weekly overview. To be honest, the only ones that I really need for this week is up to Thursday. Actually, I'll leave it up to Friday, but I'm going to cover Saturday and Sunday because I'm going to be out anyway, and it wouldn't even matter. Because I'm out of town, I'm not going to actually be looking at my planner because it's going to be kind of like a day off thing. But yeah, so I'm putting my sidebar in on Monday because of the fact that I haven't actually been using my sidebars like I should be. I do like two things. I track like one thing and then it's done. So that being said, I'm going to put my tracker or my habit tracker over Saturday and Sunday. And that's going to be my social media tracker. Basically, as long as I post something on social media, I'm going to check that off for those. Since I'm leaving on Friday morning, all my stuff needs to get packed by Thursday. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do a checklist for Thursday. And I'm going to make it pink. I'm going to do a pink checklist so I can see it. So my to-do list here and that's going to include wash the makeup brushes, make sure I have all of my externals, and I charge all of my batteries, external batteries and things like that, because those are the things that I always forget to do the night before. So I need to make sure that I do those. That way they're ready for Friday. And for this one, I'm going to do the car for Friday. And there is I'm going to use the green box here. Oops, I overlaid part of the flash drive on Friday. Okay, so there is, we're driving to Arizona, so I'm going to stick that on there because I'm not sure what time we're leaving. But I also have new releases on Friday. So I'm going to use a full box, not a full box, a half box for that, just to kind of make sure that I have that there. So we have new releases, and then I'm going to do a full box for this. So a full box that says on vacation, and then Sunday is going to get this one because I don't really have anything planned for Sunday. I do have to break down my vendor booth on Sunday, so I guess that's one thing. Make sure I pack and things. So I do have a pop-up shop on this weekend. And what else do we have? Okay, so for Saturday, it is plancation. I'm gonna use this food one just because. Oops, and I'm gonna use the waffle ones for Saturday. I'm stacking this up from the bottom. There, and then I have space for a box right there. I'm going to use this one that also looks like breakfast. And I'm just going to write plancation today because, to be honest, that's all we're doing this weekend. Oh, I never wrote in my weekend. I actually have space for a weekend banner. I'm going to just stick my weekend banner in the middle of this. I might have to trim this down slightly, but that's okay, because this was made for the Erin Condren one. And it kind of overlaps on Thursday, but I might put my full box on this side, so that's fine. But that's basically my weekend for this. I don't have much going on. We're just driving to Arizona. Oh, I forgot to do something. Actually, this is going to get queued up anyway, so I'm going to just put that for Thursday on my list. So, confetti boxes go on sale on Saturday. So, I'm going to say that now. There is going to be a VIP box, and the VIP box is not going to cost any more than the box. It's just going to be a free listing that you have to add to your cart, because I have very limited amount of items for that box. Okay, so VIP boxes go on sale on Saturday. I'm actually going to queue this up for on Thursday before I leave, because I'm going to totally forget to post this on Saturday. I'll post it on like Instagram, because once I have all the graphics, it'll be so much easier to do. But confetti boxes will be going on sale on Saturday. They're going to go on sale at noon Pacific time, so that's 3 p.m. Eastern. The first 10 people who order it will get an extra item in the box. Those items have actually been, they had to get pre-ordered technically. They actually didn't take as long as I thought they would to get to me. I for sure thought they were going to get to me in July. They actually got to me today. So I'm going to go ahead and do 20 VIP ones. That way more people have a chance, and then I can actually order more that Saturday. I'm going to cut it off on Saturday though. Actually Sunday, because no one ships on Sunday. So I'm going to add more VIP boxes than I originally thought. That way more people have a chance to get one. And I'll order more of what I ordered on Monday. That way they actually do have, that way they will get to me, hopefully, by the time that the boxes ship. So the boxes are going to ship around the 10th to the 15th. It's about a week before the shop anniversary sale. So just letting you guys a heads up that there is an anniversary sale, and that's in the middle of the month. So they're on the 15th, which is the Sunday. So Anyway, so the VIP boxes, they will go on sale on Saturday. That's at noon. I'm going to send an email as well. So if you're not on the email list, make sure you're signed up for that. You can sign up on the website. It's all the way, it actually pops up at you when you're on the website for the first time. So those links are at the bottom of this video. So make sure you sign up for those. Anyway, back to this week. I just needed to tell you guys that these are the things that I have to like think of. So yeah, those are going to be up on Saturday. I'm going to post it. The flash sale, or not the flash, Foil Friday is going to be posted probably on Thursday for Friday in the group. But technically Foil Friday is Friday. So a bunch of things going on over here. Things that I always forget that I have to queue up before the weekend which is why I have a bunch of stuff I have to do. But anyway, we have a bunch of other things. Let me do a laundry one also for Thursday, because I'm not exactly sure how much I actually have to do before. I should probably do a run through of a load of laundry before I leave anyway. I also have to set up my dog stuff because he's gonna stay home, and make sure he has enough food and things like that. So I'm going to stick this to, actually, I'm going to add a blank header just to break that up a bit. And then I'm just going to do the box here and then put in the paw print on the corner, and then just kind of like make sure that I have cookies items with me, or cookies items ready. So make sure he has food and wash his like bed and a bunch of other stuff before I go. And then I'm going to leave this one blank because I'm not really sure if I'm going to be adding in my hotel information or something like that before I go, or something to remind myself that I need to do. So for the most part, the weekend is pretty much done, but I still have to do Tuesday and Wednesday. I keep thinking this is my sidebar. I still have to do Monday. So Monday I'm going to actually do a to-do list, and I'm going to keep with the gray theme. I'm going to do gray. It's a taupe color. So I'm going to do the to-do list in taupe here. And then on Monday, I'm going to be adding in a full box to the bottom because I think building this from the bottom up might work better. And then on Wednesday, let's do, actually this, I like this box. I'm going to build this from the do the bottom one as well. And then I'm going to stick this one to Thursday because I can actually write on top of this if I wanted to. And that works out in case I needed to still add in a to-do list. If I don't, then it's still a decent overlay for that. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be packing plancation, things for plancation on Wednesday, making sure that I have everything stocked and loaded in the suitcases, basically. So I'm going to do a to-do list for that, last minute things. And then this one's going to be for orders because I want to make sure that I have most orders shipped out on Wednesday. So I'm going to use this honey one right here. And then what else do we have? Let's add in this organization one because I want to make sure that I have all the stuff organized in the office for when I get back, or at least to the point that it looks like it's a tornado didn't hit it when I get back. And then we have Tuesday. So Tuesday, I'm going to do the same thing, only I'm doing this opposite. So I'm going to do a green checklist for Tuesday. And then do a half box. So I'm going to use this one here. There is no $2 Tuesday on Tuesday, so I'm actually going to use this appointment sticker and put this around or upside down. And I'm going to be adding in another box to Tuesday. And I'm going to do a half box because I can overlay this on top. And just kind of set a note that there is no $2 Tuesday. And these are crooked, but I can't fix that. And what else do we have? I think that's it. So I'm missing something for Monday. I still have a bunch of boxes left over and a bunch of full boxes, or boxes as in half boxes and quarter boxes. And I still have 3 full boxes left over. So I'm going to leave these here because I can always stack these to Monday. I'm not exactly sure if my to-do list is going to take this long. Basically, my to-do list is actually make sure this video goes up and that I print everything that I can before Tuesday, because after Tuesday I'm not printing anything. I'm not printing stock for Plantation after Tuesday. Ink will not get to me in time in case I run out. So I think that for the most part, I think everything is pretty much set. And I just have to pack for the rest of this trip coming up. Okay, oh, I forgot something. I'm going to add washi to the bottom because that's what I always do now. I've been adding washi to the bottom of this. So I added in lines at the bottom in case anyone wanted to write a quote or something at the bottom. I mean, you don't have to, but I sometimes find it useful. And in case you wanted, you can still stack this down. You can add in a box down here in case you don't want to use it. But I like adding washi to the bottom of my spreads, or at least some type of it. So I like adding washi. So I ended up adding in the lines at the bottom because I didn't want to leave it blank. And I'm just going to be adding in washi from my washi card. I'm not sure if you guys have seen these. These are in the shop right now. You guys can also get these customized with your name on them. They come in 5 different colors. And they're very useful to add washi to your spreads. So I'm just going to grab scissors and trim this off. And I'm just going to trim this off right here. And on the other side. And then put the washi back that I didn't use. And actually I've been using this as a bookmark as well. So this is going in here when I'm done. But anyway, so these are actually in the shop in case you haven't seen them. They've been in the shop since like February. I've had washi cards in the shop since then or before then. I'm getting new designs. I've been trying to get new designs in the shop, but I do have customizable ones. So now you can add your name to them if you wanted to. Or I also have marble cards and just plain polka dot ones since you're still adding washi to these anyway. If you want to add your name on there, you have an option of adding it this way or this way on the polka dot or the marble one. If you want the bow one with your name on it, it has to go this way because of the way that the bows are. But anyway, there's 5 different colors, 40 different colors on the marble and the polka dot ones. And you can choose front or back, being separate or not being separate if you want them the same or different. They are like credit card versions. They're really thick. So yeah, if you want one of these, make sure you go to the shop. I'm going to try to get, I did have cards that matched the Rosie kit. The Rosie kit has foil and it also had foil as well. I'm going to try to get foil cards back in the shop. A little bit, at least a little bit more of limited edition cards back in the shop. because I actually really like those. But I'm waiting on something else because I wanted to do something else for the shop anniversary sale in July before I did those. But that is it for this week's Plan With Me. I hope you guys like it. If you're going to Plancation, I will see you there. If you're not going to Plancation, I don't have any new other events coming up this year. But I am always at the San Diego meetups, so you can always find me there. That is it for this week's Plan With Me. I think I said that like 3 times. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone.